So here's how I made $26 today trading the Asia session on the Nasdaq. And today was my first win officially trading Asia. My first two wins, I had to hit back-to-back wins, longs and shorts on Asia session. So let's just break it down and get into what exact trades I took. So here we have the 4-hour Asia chart right here. And as you can see right around here, which is Asia open, around this 4-hour candle. The clear draw for me on this day was unfilled 4-hour value gap. So I was looking for longs initially at market open, right? So that's the first kind of thing I have in my strategy. There's longs, and then coming down to here, Asia opened around here. I'll mark it. Asia opened actually at 7 p.m. right here. So I saw price come up to this 5-minute high over here and make an SMT with the S&P. I'll pull that up as well. So that remember that 5-minute high right outside Asia open, as you can see over here. Asia opened and we made this lower high, but on Nasdaq, whoops, we made a higher high, right? So if you see a Nasdaq over here, once again, let me show you guys, made a higher high over here. So this is what inclined me to take a short. So that bearish SMT, I know my bias told me long because you're looking for retracements up into the fair value gap, right? But at the same time, if you consider like how the market moves based off liquidity, so right now Asia opens at this equal high over here, right? So already it's a sweep, but that's not besides the point. We need to go higher up to here. We need to take this box, this value gap out right here, right? Yeah, this value gap, this 4-hour value gap out. That's our draw on the day. So in order for us to continue going up from here, we need to sweep out some liquidity. So we might need to come down and grab this low, even grab these lows like we did, and eventually come up and go higher to our overall draw for the day, our target for the day. So that's why, setting these draws won't give you it can help you in both situations. That can help you when we're trading with and against your bias. So overall, I'm bullish for the day, but at the same time, I have to understand I need liquidity, or the market needs liquidity to be bullish, right? So we come down here and we go on the 1 minute after seeing our SMT. We mark out the 5-minute equilibrium candle, which is this Fibonacci retracement right there. It's really simple, just a 50% line. We mark out that equilibrium, and all we literally do is wait for this 1 minute inversion close right here. I waited for this candle close. As you can see, it came up, drew into the equilibrium, waited for it to close below the equilibrium, entered right around here after just as we were breaking below this candle, and within a few moves we came down, took out this low. We made $15 or like $10 on this trade, right? And the thing with this is it's really hard. I think the hardest thing for me trading Asia session, what I've learned, is setting my targets, because there's times where I set my targets, probably to like here, right? Or there's times where I said play it safe and come like here, which is what I did, and this hit, right? But it ended up going a lot lower, right? I could have targeted a lot lower. And same with this long I'm gonna look at here. But overall, see, I'm risking the same amount I would be risking in New York, but these moves are like half the size. So I'm only making $10 where I'd be making like $20, $30 while trading New York. I'm taking the exact same kind of concepts, kind of moves, just on smaller time frames with Asia, which is something I have to deal with, right? So I'm gonna have to start risking more. I mean, not risking more, putting in larger position size. So I'm risking more like I'm trading New York, but I'm really just working with smaller numbers. But anyway, we made $10 off this trade. This clean short. Came down to our swing low, which is what we wanted. And I already explained. Our confluences were just that 5-minute SMT, this 5-minute equilibrium retrace, and we waited for this candle to close. We waited for this 5-minute inversion, right? Now for this long, it's also very interesting. So coming down to this low, I don't believe we had No, we did have SMT. So I'm not gonna show because it takes a lot of time. But basically on Nasdaq we closed below this low, right? We made a lower low like this, a lower low right here. But on the S&P 500, just imagine we did not make a lower low. We made an equal low, I think. Yeah, equal low, right? So boom, that's my 5-minute confirmation down. And by the way, again, we're looking for longs, right? because remember, our overall draw is this for value gap. So again, this pairs in really good with their confluence. And as I said before, I was thinking the market needs to come down to take out some lows before it continues going higher, right? I mean, it needs liquidity, it needs that fuel to go higher toward fair value gap, right? So here I was watching the sweep, watching the SMT. I'm like, this is perfect, this is perfect. So I mark out this equilibrium is pretty much useless, I can't lie. But I mark out this stack for value gaps up here, which I don't like. There's a small for value gap here, over here, and there's another for value gap over here. I believe there's stacked for value gaps. I waited for us to inverse all of them with this candle close, and immediately I entered, and we smacked take profit within 1 or 2 candles up to this swing high. And I think what I might start doing now is like, so yeah, otherwise it was a good trade. We had basically 5-minute SMT and an inversion after sweeping out lots of lows, lots of liquidity. And normally when Asia makes like big moves, it makes it really quickly. See, as you can see, we hit this trade in like 1 to 5 minutes. We hit this trade in 2 minutes, right? So in like 7 minutes, we made a lot of money. I mean, we only made $20, but like it's a lot of money for the live account, right? So the live account is sitting around $175, so we're up 26 on that. So yeah. But anyway, like, yeah, these moves were really big. But something I might start doing is, like, say I make the draw for the day this year value gap. Like, I think this is what market's going to hit. It doesn't make sense for me not to target that on my trade that aligns with that bias, if that makes sense. So what I'm basically saying is, say today I wanted longs, right? So I'm taking a long. It makes sense for me to put my take profit at the draw I think is going to hit. And as you can see, we came up and we hit this draw right here, right? Obviously, I might take partials here, close here, but I feel like on Asia session it's just so unpredictable, which is why I kept my stop take profit so conservative at these equal highs. I could have even stretched these highs or these previous highs up here, but I didn't. But I think I might start doing that after back test a little more, see how it works out. But still, this is a 2-to-1 trade base. It's still good risk to reward. Like this is a 1 to 1.6. These are decent risk to rewards. They're not like crazy bad. It's just, and I'm also closing full positions here, so that's something else you have to consider. Like with this trade over here, look, if I would have took partials, right, I would have got break even. I would have took partials like and got break even here, right? And then it would have gone lower. So that's the unpredictiveness, or you can't really predict like and trade partials and stops, like trail your stops like I do in New York, which a lot of people do in New York for Asia session. It's a lot more unpredictable and volatile in terms of like trade management, so you have to be a lot more active, which is why I think only for trades that align with my bias, I'll extend out the take profit to like a certain level. But overall, I feel like these are 2 really good trades. These like mark how well I've learned Asia. Hopefully, you can continue this tomorrow and end the week on a high note. I'm hope for like a $50 to like a $75 week. If I take one more big trade, I don't know if I'll trade on Friday because I'll be in Toronto. I'll be like away for a business trip for school, but Wednesday, Thursday, I'll definitely trade. So we have 3 days left on the week. Hopefully you can hit a $50 week, and it's been the first time in a while, but only trading Asia, looking pretty good, I can't lie. But for that, that's episode 14. Today's episode 14, I believe, of the $150 $1,000 challenge. Betting this back-to-back trades, shorts, longs, abused Asia session. But anyway, that's enough for today. That's Max Trades out.